Is it on? Yo. Alright, my first battle with KKK, I'm in luck. Yo, I heard you battle last week. You suck. Yo, discipline's essential. Yo, if you stop eating too much, you can maybe meet your academic potential. Yo, chicken, yo, I'll beat you up. Yo, only reason why you're bigger than me is cause you eat too much. Yo, you ain't even an actor. He's a fraudster. You just want to be Tonga's first male porn star. Yo, chicken, you don't put me to the test. Yo, you're fake, like Nicky Watson's chest. Yeah, that's right, yo. When you wear your cap, yo, my sister wears the same thing as that.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight from the street. You know what? That's the same thing you wore last week. You know, you think you're smart. You know, those are the same shoes that Noah wore in his ark. You know what? You're gonna change that critication. You're gonna watch out because you need some more mental medication. You know, I'm gonna tell you straight. You know, yeah, that's right. Because I'm gonna tell you how it is, fool. What? Why you be laughing? Because you know why? Because these wanna put you in the bath, G? What? You need a bath. You need to put on some class. You know what? You ain't even a half little ass. That's why I'm gonna tell you how it is and let it pass.
Yo, stop judging my clothes, you never win. Yo, my clothes are on the outside like my skin. Yo, check out, so when you judge that, you judge me, you judge my whole culture. Yo, check it, and I told you, yo, your name's Edmund. Yo, you're killing me. How can I respect the Samoan Tongan who's named after Edmund Hillary? Yo, it's not even funny. Yo, you're Tongan, but you're named after Dan Balangi. Yo, check it, yo, you can go climb Mount Everest. I'm the dumbest rapper you ever battled and the cleverest. Yeah, check it, yo, kids, don't get up to mischief. Stay in school so you don't end up an idiot like this kid.
Yo, yeah, you can call me what you want. I don't give a shit because, you know, you ain't nothing, cuz. You know, I'll tell you how it is. Yeah, you talk about how you people. You know, what have you done because you're just down at the steeple? You know, what you come from the south? You know, have you ever had a horseshoe to your mouth? Yeah, I'll tell you how it is. You know, I'll tell you I'm gonna bruise you. Just like your shoes and your styles that you be cruising with. You know, you talk about your people at the TAB. Is that why they all there betting on the horse? That's me. Yeah, I don't care. You can tell how it is because these East Coast killers will be telling you, I got 3 words for you and I don't need to snitch. You.
So go one more round. Samoa versus Tonga now, eh? Bring out a horse. Yo, you get spitting on. You only call a horse because you always get ridden on. Yo, and your style's too slow. You're just jealous that Brian Lee Mott hits harder than Sam Tui Tupou. Yo, and Tonga rugby players are all crap. That's why you got no Tongans in the All Blacks. Yeah, check it out, son. You can go tell them Tongan players in Tapapa stop doing head-eye tackles and paralyzing that dude Malala. Illegal mother. Yeah, you're lucky I was gonna swear. Yo, you and your fake-ass rocker wear.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you've been in the game long enough, this is only my 2nd time. The only difference between me and you is I don't do pre-rehearsed rhymes. You know, I wanna tell you, you know what? Why you trying to blister? You just copy the lines that your sister said. Yeah, what? You got something to say? You talk about my people, man? Why you all be like that today? You know, you can call me a papa finger right now, or is that the only reason you know how to clown? You know, bro, I'll tell you, you know, that's all you know, or is that the only Samoan word that you know, folks? Yeah.
Yo, there's 2 rounds, but I got nothing left. Yeah, yo, your stomach's bigger than your chest. Yo, I don't even think this is crazy. Yo, you look like you're pregnant with triplet babies. Oh, someone tell this dude, he needs some help. Yo, your breasts are big enough to yourself. Yo, take him away. Yo, I don't give a damn, you need some help. Yo, you can breastfeed yourself. Yo, breastfeed your boys. Yo, you make your Tongan boys moist.
Yeah, you know what? You talk about you're making my boys moist. You know what? You get with them anyway because you got no choice. You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you how it is. Listen up, man, because you don't even belong in showbiz. Yeah, you know what? He's been laughing. You know why? Because you look like a dick. You look like a giraffe, dude. You know, yeah, I just make up my lyrics on the spot. You know what? There's a definition of what's hot and what's not. You know, I be tonguing and I be ripping it. You know what? All this blood that they be cripping it, that ain't true. You know what? You're nothing but poo, dog. You know, I'll tell you how it is because that ain't no